And DeAndre Ayton, Derek Favors ready to go toe-to-toe here inside Paycom Center. Thank you for being with us. And we are underway with Devin Booker getting things going with Darius Bazley defending him out of the perimeter. This is something that we saw from Bazley as that alley-oop was intended for DeAndre Ayton.
Score off the dribble or on set pieces in Devin Booker.
Giddey's pass got deflected. Booker has a step on Favors, will beat him in the race and lay it up and in. Got raked momentarily, but time here for Booker. This is a fun matchup. Bazley got up there and blocked the shot.
On a jump shooter in Booker.
And it becomes fascinating, Michael, because that's what, as that pass sails out of bounds, that's what Mark Daigneault and his Thunder staff have done.
Just that savvy veteran in him. Things he does just doesn't show up on the stat sheet.
Giddey pass picked off. See what Booker does here. Instead of going at Bazley, he pulls up and rainbows that touch shot in just outside the block.
Just that savvy veteran in him. Things he does just doesn't show up on the stat sheet.
Giddey pass picked off. See what Booker does here. Instead of going at Bazley, he pulls up and rainbows that touch shot in just outside the block. Size is up the Thunder defense. A Thunder defense that is a top 10 defense in defensive rating as Bridges streaks across the baseline for the reverse. As Roby left open, he'll launch.
Anytime you go to an NBA Finals, you grow up quickly. You know, you talked about the depth in their roster. Torrey Craig, one of them, as Holiday gets one of the many holidays in the NBA.
Here at Paycom Center Monday at 7 p.m. to experience the thrill. As Booker converts at the line. Off the miss. Booker, only starter on the floor for the Suns. Outside to Craig, and that's his game, 3 and deep. And so Torrey Craig. Thunder cannot play for the final shot as Wiggins lost it. And Booker at 25 years old, now in his 7th season. And now a quick word from Hyundai. Enters for Mark Daigneault and the Thunder. One more free throw here for Booker as he gets the bounce.
Good box out by Wiggins on 8. He got stuck with him down there.
And Booker.
Trailing Krejci. No dish on the baseline. Booker there again for another steal.
And those kind of shots will lead to fast break opportunities for the Thunder.
Oh, and the and one coming up for Shea as he put his head down, took the foul. Your first game back after the All-Star break.
Well, it's always, you just got to get started again. You know, jump start here. Here's another turnover here leading to a fast break opportunity for the Thunder. And that's going to get that lead.
It's the second 10-0 run of this half by OKC. Shamet, good shooter that time. Scores the 3. So a question as to whether or not he will be available for the playoffs, but that'll be determined later on as SGA unloads a 3, no good.
That's a speed and blow by and laid it up before 8 could get in the air.
He really cranked it up, and Booker clanks that one. First 3 of the game, he's the Thunder's leading scorer with 13. One possession game. Booker loves the mid-range, unsuccessful. Continues going all the way back to the first half. It's now 19-5.
Oh, he's just fearless going into that painted area as Booker gets into what Booker does, that mid-range, in that first half alone.
Thunder did such a good job, too, defending Phoenix from three-point land. The Suns, 2 out of 17. Shea can't counter. And here comes Booker quickly. Suns had 14 fast break points in that first half. Very uncharacteristic.
I mean, he's just, you know, a lot of guys are slipping by him because you just got to almost shoot the ball flat-footed. Cam Johnson knocked down a 3. It's an area where the Thunder. Favors had a play like that in the first half. We kind of had a little easy chippy around the basket. Was able to dislodge the basketball.
Oh, and Favors jumps the passing lane. The situation to the game, tied here in the third quarter. Booker looking to shake free. cutting across the lane. Man comes down.
Tell that to get the Oscar.
Barely any contact. Bridges rattles that one in. And Mikal Bridges.
He just finds that open space. He's got a couple of buckets like that already.
Crowder, baseline shot, and he called out that it was going to be short and just got the friendly bounce. And Phoenix inches ahead, just barely. Booker able to step in the passing lane. He jumped it. And then a transition foul.
He's been on the court pretty good too, 24 minutes.
Had to step that time on Baisley and then elevates for the slam. As well as anybody in the league.
Yeah, he faded back far enough where Ayton couldn't affect the shot.
And Crowder is going to get a possible 4-point play on the foul from Man. So 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Giddey looking to create. Chisels his way underneath. Too strong on the layup attempt. Down by 4 points. Phoenix really unhappy with the officiating over that last sequence. As Booker, defended by Wiggins, the rookie. Bridges hops into the three, and Mikal Bridges continues to pester the Thunder. 7-point Phoenix lead.
The Thunder, you know, being the youngest team in the league, they're doing a good job of taking those shots when they need to as Holiday knocks down a three. A secondary defender who's usually the 7-footer and score.
Series of ball fakes by Booker, but Poku just enough to affect the shot. Krejci knocked over McGee momentarily, who then gets up to set the screen on Man. Contested shot by Booker. That's going to be short. Nice rebound by Wiggins. Now he's got an emphatic slam here in the fourth quarter as Booker rises up to the rim.
That was a nice move by Krejci. He's got to dunk that. Just a nice move.
Booker plays distributor outside, and Holiday has his second three of the night, and Aaron Holiday's been perfect from the floor. Phoenix just does not want to get out and defend Roby on the three-point shot. Little hesitation, and Booker scores.
Well, it's just simply a called timeout to create a challenge.
Booker goes to work and scores on the tough drive with Baisley right on his hip.
That time on Ayton as he tried to dribble away from the basket. The one that created the turnover, but the Thunder will be glad to take that.
Who's got 30 on the night, but we are under 3 minutes. As Crowder, space to shoot and capitalizes.
And they know how to play this. All these guys here have been to the NBA Finals. And as Booker is just putting a cherry on top of it.
And even though it's a 16-point game with a minute to go, this was a very snug game throughout the second half. And Booker is going to glide his way up to the rim.
And they made all 5 starters and their bench work to get this score where it is for the Suns.